My name is Reza Maznoum Farzagi. I'm the TESOL Ontario Accreditation Services Manager, and I'm pleased to introduce the 2025 Career Booster Forum panelists. Peggy Kelly is Manager of Workplace Language Training at World Skills Employment Center, where she designs programs that support newcomer integration into the workplace. With over 25 years in workplace development, Peggy is known for her inclusive, client-centered approach that empowers individuals and employers through collaborative career planning and high-impact training.
Yes, go ahead.
Great, thank you. So welcome, everybody. I'm really thrilled to be here today and have an opportunity to speak with you and participate with my colleagues. So I'm Peggy, and I'm from World Skills Employment Center in Ottawa. And today I'm going to be talking about the evolving roles of ESL teachers and educators and what that means for you moving forward. So we're going to look at the current labor market trends that are shaping the focus of ESL programming in Canada and globally. We're going to talk about emerging roles for ESL educators in response to changes in technology, learner needs, and employment landscapes. We're going to take a look at future-focused skills educators should develop to remain effective in the teaching and learning context. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the labor market trends. So currently the labor market, with all of the changes in our funding, organizations has definitely had to pivot to really think about how they are going to meet the needs of employers as well as the needs of clients and newcomers coming in, because we focus on newcomers. So right now, taking a look, employers are seeking candidates, with digital literacy. So they want people who can come in and be able to use the tools that are available to them. They want people to be able to be proficient in sector-specific language, whether it's business and project management, public administration, engineering. They want people to be able to be proficient in English in those areas, as well as skill proficiency. And when we talk about skill proficiency, we are looking at what David was mentioning, all of those core soft skills in terms of collaboration, teamwork. Those are really, really important, as well as skills for success. Candidates are also looking for certifications, language and skills so they can be job ready. Candidates are looking for career coaching and navigation support, because a lot of them come in, they're professionals, they don't know how to get how they can get their certificates accredited, so they need people to help them walk through that. And employers and candidates are both looking for hybrid and flexible learning models, whether it's on the employer site, whether it's hybrid, or whether it's asynchronous or synchronous. So some of the emerging roles, because of the shift in that employers are taking a bigger role in what they are looking for from participants or new employees, some of the emerging roles would be career and workplace integration specialists. So you're not just a teacher, but you're also supporting your students for career paths, career journeys. How can they become more effective as an employee, a digital facilitator and tech integrator. You are working with clients to understand how to use technology in the workplace, how to use technology in the classroom. So you have to be comfortable and confident to be able to use a number of different types of technology in the classroom that's going to help to prepare candidates for the employment. Community connector and resource integration advisor. And there's a bunch of different titles, and I just, I chose these ones because I like them, but there's many other different ones, so that you are connecting with the community, you're connecting with organizations in your community. You understand what is available for clients, in terms of resources, and help them to find the resources, access the resources, refer them to the resources. Interdisciplinary collaborator. You are not only looking at English as your core subject, but you also are working across programs. So it could be, you're integrating math or geography or science into some of your programs because you have to, depending on what level. Workplace language, it could be sector specific, it could be in trades, it could be healthcare. So you have to have a little bit of training or understanding of some of these other sectors or some of these other programs as it relates to what your clients need. Global communication and intercultural trainers. This again also kind of ties into what David was talking about, global communication, understanding where your clients are coming from, understanding their background. They could have come from, places where they have been out of school for a while. How do they communicate? What are some of the cultural norms in their country or their place of employment? So it's really important to understand what other people, the experience that other people are bringing to the classroom and then ultimately to the workplace. I feel like I'm racing through here. Okay. And then some of the skills that ESL teachers can think about. So, as you're shifting from just a language teacher to career professional, to helping people, navigate careers, you can look at career development professionals or your career practitioner certification. There's a lot of training on CERC, Connexus, TESOL, IBM micro-credentials, which are another great way to build your expertise in technology, how to use AI, how to integrate that into your language programs, cross-sector collaboration, working with other teachers in other areas. How do you help language or work with language in the classroom in history or science again? So you collaborate with your colleagues. Resource navigation systems, trying to understand what's in the community, what is available to students, how do they access them, how do I get them connected? Looking at instructional design and curriculum mapping. How do you continually update, adjust to make sure that your curriculum is current, relevant, and that you're able to measure it concretely? Sector-specific language skills for success. So once again, going back, if you haven't already, taking a look at skills for success training and how do you use that in the classroom. Up and coming areas are healthcare, which we can see right now just because of what's going on economically in Ontario specifically. We have a shortage of healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, PSWs, nurse practitioners. So there's a lot of emphasis on helping individuals in those areas to be able to be ready and confident to be able to work in those fields. As the economy changes and we see with the new budget coming out, what are some of the new projects that are coming up, specifically in trades, and how do we help our clients to see what those skills are and what resources are available to them? Business and project management, architect, technology. So these are a lot of the different areas that you're going to see a variety of different types of employment. And how can you as an ESL teacher position yourself to have the skills to be able to support employers to get their clients ready for these jobs? Intercultural competence certification, and then global communication and business English. So these are some of the areas that you can take a look at for professional development, how to build your skills, how do you brand yourself, so that people can see that you have a number of relevant skills that employers and people are looking for to not only get a job, but to keep the job and then also become successful in their careers. Thank you.